So, if one of your goals this year is to invest your money, especially as a beginner, then this video is for you. Yeah. So, let's talk about it. So, when we talk about investment, especially for beginners, low risk investment, I recommend number one, federal government savings bond. I believe a lot of people know about it, but I will still break it down into simple terms. And also money market mutual funds. All right. So let's first talk about federal government savings bond. Low risk investment, because the highest that can happen is that they won't give you your interest. But you see your capital, it will be intact. All right. So what is federal government bond? Federal government bonds, you say that word bonds means you are in agreement. Like you and federal government, you are in agreement like this, all right? So, and the bonds actually is of two types. We have the 2 years bonds and we have the 3 years bond. So the 2 years bond, it means that you and federal government will be in agreement for like 2 years, not for like for 2 years, all right? And same goes to 3 years. But I actually have the full video on my YouTube channel anyways. You can still go ahead and watch it, but anyways, I'll still drop some tips. So one thing about this investment is that it's accessible to like everyone, because the lowest you can start with is 5,000. I think the highest is 50 million. So let's say you have that 5k just in your account doing nothing. This is what you can start with. The saving period usually comes out first week of every month. All right, so I think in few days time, maybe tomorrow same, I'll get a mail that okay, it's opened and we can start investing. So you can actually start with that if you are a beginner. And one thing is that it's flexible. For instance, if you are rich the following month, maybe you started with 5k and few months you have some cash with you up to 50k. You can drop that 50k that month. The following month you are up to 100k, the same thing. And maybe you were not able to meet up with the 100k following month, you can still go back maybe 20k. It's just like that. So it boils down to your level of income and how much you're ready to give federal, you're ready to lend federal government. All right. Another thing is you can only save in multiples of 1,000. What do I mean by that is that you can save in like 5k, 6k, 7k, but you can't save in maybe 6.5. Maybe you have 7.5 you want to put, you can only put that 7k, and you have to remove that 500 at the back. For the 2 years, but I think it's around 17%. Yeah, the interest. Why for 3 years is around 80%. So both 2 years and 3 years around 17 to 18%. That's for the interest. Mutual fund. Mutual fund is the money market mutual fund is different from federal government bond. Okay, yeah. So for mutual fund also, it's you don't have to wait for like 2 years or 3 years. It's not an agreement. Okay, it's a mutual one. Days of investment is 30 days. Okay, so that means if you drop your money this month and you just feel like okay, I want to stop, I don't want to continue again the following month, you can go ahead and withdraw your money, but at least that money must use 30 days with them. And the interest rate is better than federal government bond, because most time mutual fund is around 20, 21, 22. As in, for like throughout last year it was around that range, 20 to 22. But for federal government bond is like it's between 17 to 18. So one thing about federal government bond is that once you start, you cannot collect your money until you are done with that agreement for that 2 years. Then after the 2 years, all your capital, as in all the money you've lent federal government for that 2 years, will be paid back, aside from the interest you are getting quarterly. Okay, so let's say for instance you were consistent and you were paying maybe 1 million every month for like 2 years. You get your interest quarterly for first year and the second year. Then at the end of your agreement, let's say 2 years or 3 years, if you are going for 2 years, you get all your capital after 2 years. If you stop and you are not saving again, you cannot get your money back. You cannot get it till after 2 years. But with mutual fund, you can do 30 days, you can do 60 days, but at least the least amount of days is 30 days. Now if you want to start, okay, you need a stockbroker account, but I recommend Stanbic Bank. aside from being a normal bank, is an also, yeah, Islamic bank is also an investment bank, and their rate is very good. So all you have to do is just to walk into any Islamic bank of your choice, all right, and you go to customer service section, tell them what you want to do. If you want to do federal government bond, you tell them you'll be given a form. If it's mutual money market mutual fund, we have different types of mutual fund. All right, we have dollar, we have all those stuffs. So just tell them, this is what you want to do. They'll give you a form. After a few days, you start getting mails, and they will direct you on what to do. The other app I can recommend is AfriInvest. Is it AfriInvest 2.0? Yes, you can also use that to start investing. When it comes to investment, we have the low risk, we have the medium risk, we also have the high risk. But as a beginner, you can start with that. You can start with that, and as you grow, as you monitor your money grow, you can now go for medium risk, high risk, and stuff like that. Another one also is treasury bill. Yeah, that's also another investment you can do. And with treasury bill, you can actually get your savings upfront. Understand? Like, let's say you deposit 2 million naira and your interest is like 200,000. That interest, you can get it immediately. That is about investment. As you are making this money, as you're making this money, you need to learn how to invest it. Yeah, you need to learn how to invest it. If you don't want to invest your money, another way you can also, like, should I say invest you, is saving your money into a good fintech app that gives good interest. Okay, when we talk about piggyvest, and I don't know why people are not talking about fair money app. I think most people know fair money app to be a loan app. No, I also make a video on that on my YouTube channel. Fair money app is as in works almost the same way like piggyvest. The only thing is that they don't have an investment platform. When you get to piggyvest, aside from the fact that you can save your money, you can also invest. There are also some little investments you can do on piggyvest. But fair money account, you can save with it. Like, they have fair save, fair lock, which one again, fair target, just like piggyvest, and their interest rate is like good. You can check them out. Those were on the piggyvest, and the fair money is what you can download on Play Store, and just follow the prompts, register, connect your BVN and thereabouts. I've been using fair money now for more than 3 years. Yeah, and it's okay. Even piggyvest too. Yeah, so learn how to save, learn how to invest. You make it the money, invest, and also save. Yeah, so I hope this video helps someone. Bye, see you in my next video.